An alarming sight and sound caught on doorbell video showing the moment shots rang out in Elyria in broad daylight. Police say they took one person into custody and neighbors there have a message for the accused shooter. Will Williams in Elyria with the breaking details.
Scary moments here in Elyria. Neighbors say they heard arguing here at this intersection. Moments later, shots went off. Now, video captured by doorbell video cameras by neighbors shows the moments the suspect pulled out a gun and then chased after the victim down the street. About a dozen shots go off at the intersection of Foster Avenue and Penfield Avenue. The shooting happening around 6:30 p.m. on Saturday. Doorbell video shows who appears to be a gunman chase another person down the streets. And then you hear shots. Two other people run off.
Grow up.
That's neighbor Scott Grimm's advice for the shooter. Police have taken one person into custody and found a gun in the area. Another person was shot and taken to the hospital. Grimm tells me he was sitting in his yard moments before the shooting. He says the people he saw involved appeared to be young adults, possibly teens.
There's a bad problem with people, with the youth that don't have parents, that don't have guidance, and all they know is violence.
Police have not identified the person in custody, possible charges, or the victim's condition. Either way, neighbors here say whoever is responsible needs to be off of the streets. In Elyria, Noel Williams, 19 News.